All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Average Joe's. Today we're going to tackle smoked wings. Super easy recipe, easy to do. If you've got a smoker, you should be eating these. Okay, so there's 4 key steps to getting good smoked wings. So one is we've got to get these dry. These actually brined for about 12 hours. I'll link the recipe for the brine in the description. Check it out. Again, you can change it any which way you want. So brined, brought them out, they're dried. We're gonna go ahead and pat those dry. Then we're gonna coat them with a baking powder and salt mixture. It's 2.5 tablespoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt. We actually doubled it, so it's 5 tablespoons of baking powder and 2 teaspoons of salt. We're gonna pat these dry, pop them in there, put this on top, shake it all up, and we'll go from there. So just trying to get as much of that moisture off as we possibly can. There's quite a bit, even when they look dry, there's still quite a bit of moisture on there. All right, we've got our salt and baking powder. We've got our wings dried off pretty well. We're gonna go ahead and put the baking powder and salt right there on the wings, kind of shake them up a little bit, get them good and coated. Save that back. I wanna. That works pretty well. Make sure we get it all on there. Give it a good shake. Nothing clean about Average Joe in the kitchen, that's for sure. All right, and then I'm just gonna lay these back out on the cooling rack and let them air dry even more before I put them on the smoker. So now that we've got these guys coated, we're gonna go ahead and throw them on the smoker. So the smoker we're gonna share some space with the turkey we've got going in here. We've got it set for 250 degrees. We're gonna put these on for about 30 minutes and we're gonna check back. All right, so as a special bonus for the Smoky Wings edition, it was a special birthday gift for Average Joe. This year we're gonna do the Hot Ones Challenge. Check this out. If you're familiar with the show, you know what's about to go down. But we've got 10 amazing sauces and we're gonna see how far we can get. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes. The wings themselves are up to about 130 degrees. What you can do here is you can crank if you have a pellet smoker, you can turn it up to 425 to finish them off. But I'm sharing this smoker with a turkey and I don't want to mess around with it. So I'm gonna put mine on a tray, bring it upstairs and finish it off in the oven at about 425 just to get them good and crispy on the outside. Okay, so we're off the smoker. We're gonna finish these up. We're gonna put them in the oven. The oven's set for 430 degrees. And we're gonna keep them in there till it hits 170. Now, typically it's 160 for poultry. We're going 170. It tends to break down that connective tissue, so it gives you more of that meat that you can eat that's on the wing. So going in, 430. Okay, so it's about 10 minutes in the oven. Well, we turned it up. We actually used the broiler to get it a little bit crispier. So we're gonna pull it out. The wings are all at temp, they're about 170. So we're gonna go ahead and take them out because they're at that right texture. All right, so here we go. We got the wings out of the oven. They're still pretty hot. We shook them in each one of these sauces. So 1, 2, 3, all the way through 10, starting from my right to my left, your left to my right. First one is the Hot Ones Classic. So let's dig in and try that, see what it tastes like. I got my macaroni salad backup. I hope that mayo and the fat in that helps break down some of the heat. I got a big tall glass of whole milk. If I need it, I feel like I'm ready, the cold beer to wash it down. Here we go, number 1. Oh, wow. Okay, that one was really tasty. Not super hot at all. I mean, it says a 2 out of 10. This is, I would say, a great starter sauce for anybody wanting to get into the heat game. That's a good start. So on to number 2, which is this Little Dick's Big Flavor. This one's a ghost pepper pear. So hopefully, or maybe it's a little bit hotter. Let's give it a shot. Pretty tasty. You can taste a little bit of that pear in there, but now it's starting to do that thing where it sticks to your tongue and your lips. So it's a little bit of that residual heat coming through, but super tasty. I still like that. Still fun. All right, number 3. Here we go. Neil's Real Deal Smoked Onion Hot Sauce. I like when they put a little bit of flavor in there. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, no. Guys, I like this one a lot. Smoked onion. That oniony flavor really comes through. I wouldn't say it's much hotter than the second one. This one may be a pear flavor, this one onion flavor. So whatever you like. I like both. Let's move along to number 4, which is the Hot Ones Verde Los Calientes hot sauce. Heat level 5 out of 10. So here we go. Number 4. Los Calientes, delicious. Not super hot. It didn't have a pear or onion. It was just a good peppery hot sauce. Again, starting to get that residual stickiness, staying on the lips, staying on the tongue. But I'm not hurting yet. So on to number 5. Dawson's Hot Sauce, Apple Caraway. So this one smells amazing. When we were putting it on the wing, it really, really smelled good. So I'm excited about this one. I happen to like apple, and I like caraway. So let's give it a shot. I'm going big bite on this one. So that was the apple caraway. It's kind of tasty. You really pick up a lot of that caraway seasoning in there. I didn't get a ton of apple. Good. It's not super hot yet. So again, I'm kind of a heat wuss. So far I'm not beyond like the lips and tongue. No problemo. So moving on to the other side of the spectrum. Number 6, Pepper North Jerk and Scotch Bonnet hot sauce. Let's see what this one does. There we go. Lucky number 6. Okay, number 6, the Scotch Bonnet. Pretty tasty, maybe a little bit hotter, still not super like painful hot. Good flavor, good pepper flavor. I like that one. So far, nothing has tasted bad. Next one we're gonna get into is Ninja Napalm, which is the Pepper Ninja hot sauce. This one says scorching on the label, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Here we go. Uh-oh. There it was. Okay, so that one is hotter. So that's a pretty big step in heat. That one's coming in pretty hot. Now I'm getting it. I'm probably not gonna take any more bites of that one. All right, guys, that one was next level. So that took it up quite a few notches. Got hot fast, stayed with me for a long time. I drank a lot of milk, drank a lot of beer. Finally settled back down. Feel like I'm ready for number 8, which is the infamous Da Bomb. So this one, this seems to be where everybody gets tripped up on the show. We'll give it a shot. Here we go, Da Bomb. Kind of terrified, actually. I'm just gonna do that one bite real quick, see what happens. Uh-oh. I'm gonna swallow that quick. Okay, that one, it's got more of a vinegary heat. I think it's coming on a little bit slower, but it's coming on. So we'll just keep an eye on that for a second. Wondering if I should take a second bite. I'm thinking, I don't think I should. I should? Okay. That feels dumb. Well, yeah, no, I don't have to go into that. I didn't know. I didn't. That was not smart. Okay. Well, here it goes. That's hot. It's getting hot. It's building up. Weirdly, it's like it's getting progressively hotter. So it's not unbearable yet, but it's certainly getting there. I'm starting to lose my air. Okay. Milk. There it is. It's starting to fall apart a little bit. I'm tearing up. Everything's starting to. Uh-oh. Yikes. I get it now. Now I understand. Okay. Okay. Good. You don't like that. Oh. Let's just keep going. Yep, there it is. It's not bad. It's not going away though. Okay. Oh. Do you think that it's going to get worse than that? Oh, I know, Letty. Thank you. Nothing helps. Nothing's really helping at this point. Delicious macaroni salad. It helps every time. Okay. Guys, the kebab is no joke. That one took a while to get through. A couple of minutes of suffering, still kind of burning around the mouthful area. It built like it started off pretty, normal, and then it just kind of exponentially got worse. It didn't have a ton of flavor other than pain, but otherwise, I thought it was pretty good. So we're going to move along. We've got 2 more left. I feel like that's the hurdle. We're over the hurdle. We're going to finish strong. Here we got Arbol Scorpion Fresco sauce. Anything with the word scorpion. Use with caution. Extremely spicy Hellfire. Okay. Let's get into it. Here we go. One bite. One bite. Just one bite. Not a big bite though. I don't want to swallow it because good. So far, maybe it's the same thing. Starting off slow. It's not burning the same way the bomb did. Definitely has more of that smoky chile adobo flavor with some pretty good heat. So far, not super hot, bearable. I don't know. I like these other flavors better, but so far so good. Not bad. All right, ready. We're gonna do the last one. We're gonna give it a last dab. This is the last dab experience. How about that? Hot Ones hot sauce, over 91% pepper. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's a lot. I'm not sure. Do one last dab on there. Not a big one. That's good. Oh, a little extra came out. We got to deal with it. We got to man up and go after it. I'm shaking a little bit. Things are getting hot. Shit. Uh-oh. Oh, I got that. Well, oh boy. That got hot fast. Oh boy. Yep. That's hot. That one's hot. I don't know why this one wasn't as hot. That one got hot. Was it hot as the bomb? Maybe. Maybe it is. It didn't build slowly. It came on pretty quick. And it's still there. This one I kind of feel in my, like in this area. Like on the way down got hot somehow. I don't know how. Maybe I swallowed it too fast. That's got some good heat though. Yeah. A little bit. In moderation, I think that's a pretty tasty sauce. Milk. Milk helps. It got hot. It got hot, guys. It got hot. It's hot in my belly all the way. It's just hot. We've suffered a little bit. I think we're going to be okay. We're going to battle through it. Try to keep it in there. We're going to be okay. All right, guys. I finally got it together. It took about 10 to 15 minutes to really recover after this last one. I don't know if I put too much on or the last dab was too heavy, but it was hot, and it was hot for a long time, and it was hot all the way down. Came up here a little bit. It was still pretty hot. So here's the aftermath. It was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed this experiment. The smoky wings turned out pretty good. It's a good recipe. Give it a shot. As far as the hot ones goes, I think you're good up to about here. From a flavor standpoint, once you get into this range, things get a little bit out of control. So remember, smoky wings, hot one sauces, sometimes average is good enough.